Hi everyone. Someone asked me, what can I do not to get pregnant after having X with my husband? Um, to the best of my knowledge, there's something called emergency contraception. Emergency contraception. So when you have an ex with your husband, sorry, I have to use that word, or I use the word play because of these people, so they don't flag this. Okay, so I'm just cautious using some words. Okay, so when you have an ex with your husband and you don't want to get pregnant, please look for emergency contraception, morning after pill. Go to your doctor or your pharmacist, whatever you use in your area, and get that medication. Some people also use IUD. So some people can go to the doctor and get your IUD inserted. And the good thing about IUD is some of them can last up to 10 years. But it depends on what your reasons are. What are your reasons of not wanting to get pregnant? And then it might decide whether you need a long-term contraception or a short-term contraception. And other things you might have to know is, remember, these emergency pills will not work if you're already pregnant, because some people are pregnant and they don't know. So if you are pregnant already, it's not going to work. And also, it's not good for a regular use. Instead of you using them regularly, please go and look for something else. Go and look for a better method of controlling it. Something like condoms, pills, or the IUD I mentioned. And if you take that after the pills, the emergency contraception, if you take it and happens to vomit within 2 hours of taking it, you might have to take another dose, because you will not be sure if that one have been absorbed, digested and absorbed. So you might be left with not enough to serve the purpose. So if you are staying with your husband and you don't want to be pregnant anymore, can you explain more what you want? Is it like a temporary something, like you don't want to be pregnant in the next 1 month, 2 months, but in the next 3 months you're ready to have pregnant? Then maybe you go and speak to somebody, maybe a doctor. Go to your sexual health centers. And to be honest, in most places, in most country, in some countries, when you hear about sexual health centers, it's like a taboo. It's like somebody is going there. People are looking at you like, oh, why are you going to say? Everybody, apart from children, everybody that have started that is sexually active needs sexual health care. These things should be made normal for people to know, so you can boldly walk into a sexual health center where they can give you condoms. If it is a country where things are a bit normal and okay, these things should be free. There are ways of preventing some infections and some on some unplanned pregnancies. So please feel free. It's a normal thing. There's nothing bad about seeking for help regarding your sexual life, whether you are a male or a female. So back to what I'm saying, if you don't know, you don't want a child anymore, maybe you've had a good number of kids that you don't want again, please go and speak to anybody, your doctor, or walk into the sexual health center and speak to them, so they can help you, suggest to you, then you choose. They can inform you and suggest you the available options they have, and then you make the decision what to choose, either on a long run or a short term prevention. But so please don't hide these things. This is, even if you hide it, you are still going to do it. It's not something to be hidden. Be bold and seek for sexual health care and sexual health education. Just let them teach you, let them tell you what is available in the centers near you. And do not, sometimes don't do everything yourself, because people if people hear about it, they will think you are you're wild, they'll think you're bad. No, this is an if a very important aspect of health.